Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Globe viewers, the most amazing news for our viewers. A new research led by the University of Bath in the UK suggests that mammals with more advanced brain development tend to exhibit smaller size differences between males and females within the species. In many mammal species, males are often larger than females or vice versa. A characteristic known as sexual size dimorphism, that is called SSD. For instance, male elephant seals are about 3 times the size of females. In contrast, dolphins exhibit no size difference between sexes. Humans fall somewhere in between, with the average male being larger than the average female, though there is considerable overlap across the population. To understand how this trait is associated with genome evolution, scientists from the Milner Center for Evolution at the University of Bath in the UK looked at similarities between the genomes of 124 species of mammals. They grouped the genes into families of similar functions and measured the size of these gene families. They found that those species with a big difference in size between the sexes had bigger gene families linked to olfactory functions, that is called sense of smell, and smaller gene families associated with brain development. Therefore, this could also mean that those species with very little difference in sizes between males and females, termed monomorphic, had bigger gene families associated with brain development. Publishing in Nature Communications, the author suggests that in species with a large SSD, traits such as the sense of smell could be important for identifying mates and territories. In contrast, mammals with a smaller SSD are potentially investing in their brain development and tend to have more complex social structure. This means they compete for mates using other means than simply using size to select who is bred with. Dr. Benjamin Padala Morales from the Milner Center for Evolution at the University of Bath led the research. He said, "We were surprised to see such a strong statistical link between a large SSD and expanded gene families for olfactory function. Even more interestingly, the gene families under contractions were linked with brain development. This could mean that those species with a small SSD have bigger gene families associated with the brain functions and tend to show more complex behavior such as biparental care and monogamous breeding systems." Excellent. Beyond this exclusive report, Globe TV Delhi, Bharat.